I don't know why, but my model always like tipping my chin up. It's just weird because I want to look straight up, but I don't know how to change that. So bear with me. Hi everyone. Today I just want to yap about another subject. Just some things on my mind. I've kind of noticed within at least in my circles, that I get the sense that people pay, I guess, pay to win in the VTubing space. And I don't know if I really have the bandwidth to make a bigger video, but it's pretty prominent. I just get this sense of weird disappointment. I know some people who, well, when I find VTubers who they make their own offline content, most people I know don't, which I think is pretty normal, I guess. It's a lot to just not only stream and make content, but the ones that do make shorts, I feel myself, maybe this is just judgmental of me, but I find it a little disappointing when I see, oh, this was edited by so-and-so on social media or VGen. And I don't know why it's like this in the VTubing world, but a lot of people pay for others to make content like this, which seems weird to me because one, regular YouTubers don't act like this. They only get editors only after they get big. I wonder the volume voice font. I can just turn this down all for now. That's better. Only when they made it or got big that they will hire someone to help offload the load, because at that point it's like you're not just streaming or making videos to avoid, there's a significant following. But in the VTubing space, I've seen a lot of people who just pay for people to make clips of their streams or help make them shorts or things like that. I find it very discouraging. Maybe not discouraging, but like a little disappointment, because isn't the whole point of being a content creator? You're not asking or paying someone to make the content for you. You're doing it yourself because you want this to be a thing and you want to make your own work. And then another thing I've noticed in the VTubing world is that people, even though they haven't made Twitch partner, or maybe they're about to, or for whatever reason they haven't made Twitch partner yet. Is this a monster for a thing? They'll go out and buy a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 VTuber model, which I guess it's in their right to do so, but to me it feels pretty excessive because this is just a hobby, not your job. Why would you spend a used car on something that's just a hobby? Why not wait? But I literally know some people who do that, and I guess it's within their choice. Maybe they're sponsored by someone else or whatnot. I feel a lot of VTubing is just, or at least in my circles in Twitch, that a lot of VTubing just feels a little artificial, a little not honest in a way. This is just with any streaming platform, right? It's Twitch. I don't think you'll ever get the true human experience on this platform because of how streaming is. And it's more like a is what it is situation. The feed this bear. Why did I say super artificial? I meant superficial. That just know a lot of people who are paying for an editor to make their shorts. Pay for a big VTuber model. Do follow the same content trends. I think it's just me that just feels odd about it. Take a photo according to clues. East side ruins? Where? Oh, here we go. Because I don't want to be like, oh, why are you paying for blah? And then there are people, someone's going to be like, well, it's within their right to use the money what they want. But you're paying for a dream. You're paying for something that isn't going to guarantee you success. What's the point? For example, I started making shorts daily. I'm pretty crazy. And well, I make shorts and I post it to YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. The most annoying thing, and I enjoy doing this, which is why I'm crazy and I keep making daily shorts. Now I've gotten so crazy on making these videos. What's annoying about YouTube shorts is that YouTube shorts, even if you take out suspicious items or things that the algorithm might flag, you're gonna make shorts that are just YouTube shorts is like, we're not putting that for distribution and we're not gonna tell you why. I can imagine it can get really expensive if you hire someone to make the shorts because they don't have free revisions. If something happens, you have to pay out of pocket still. It's gonna happen where you just have 5 or more shorts in a month get muted because you said something weird and the algorithm was like, we're gonna be cautious and not put it for distribution to whatever the way that YouTube does its little test to match your content with people that are interested in looking for your content. So I don't know how people who get shorts made on VGen or whatnot, I don't know how they deal with that, but man, it's been annoying having to go back and basically look at my short, cut it up and chop it down so it's passable, but then a lot of the joke is just gone. So I'm just like, what's the point? And oftentimes, that's just one example of this thing it can get very costly. So that's why I've been pretty scrappy myself. And I'm just like, well, I'm gonna make my own stuff. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I just didn't think I'd be this good at it. Good as in, I think my top short on Instagram is 157 views for some reason. The second top one was almost 20k views. And on TikTok, it's 9k. And then YouTube, it's like 4.5k views. And it was about Chuck Norris. So I think if I wasn't decent at it, I just wouldn't do it. But I just can't really get why people want to pay for the dream when, like, you can do everything right in VTubing and it's not guaranteed. Like, you still will, it's not guaranteed even if you hire like fanciest editor, the best model, you have a VTuber manager, which I honestly don't effing get why we need a VTuber manager when you're literally not in an agency. It makes no sense. Being a content creator is like, you just make the content and post as often as you can. That's it. There's nothing you can do that can like process even faster. You can definitely like per editor to like make it easier to do. But again, it's more like it doesn't make sense because you're not serving thousands of people each night. Like, why are you paying for an editor? Why can't you just make this stuff yourself? I feel like I'm crazy for even stating this, but I'm not gonna make a Twitter post about it because I feel like that would start stuff. So I'm just ranting here, but I don't have money for an editor, and so far I think, as I said, I've gotten better at it, so it's a win. It definitely feels like FOMO in the VTubing world. It's like a lot of people I know that I guess haven't made it. It just feels like they're paying for a lot. It's like, just don't resonate with any of that. And on a general sense, I don't feel like I don't fit in anywhere. I mean, me all my life, but I don't feel like I fit in. I don't even know like what my content would be classified as. I feel like I resonate with some people like Kenji, who is very, very down-to-earth comedian, doesn't lean the parasocial vibe. And then like who laughs a lot. And I laugh a lot during stream and such. Then maybe something like similar to Matara or Giga, where I like to go on deep topics and life advice. So I kind of like I'm a mix of everything. I'm not leaning into one thing or another. I'm just am. But I don't know. That's just kind of my overall point. I think it's just crazy how much FOMO there is. I think people, my hot opinion is that I think people need to make their own content and make their own stuff and not think of them as just a streamer. I don't know what else to say. I think I just wanted to complain today. Now's it. Oh yeah, for managers, I don't really understand. I made a topic about in a Discord and they were like, asked people's opinions about it. And I was literally like, I don't know why this is a thing. This is in a thing in the VTubing world where like you need a VTubing manager. It just seems like people just want to shell the shovels of this industry. I mean, it happens in streaming too, but I see like on VGen how to be a VTuber, and it's like, why are you trying to make money off of this? Like, It goes back to content. You just make whatever content, which is usually some sort of offline video or stream, post often. That's it. Like, why are we selling manuals of how to be a VTuber? And again, it's everyone kind of too much into the persona, the VTubing avatar, but the avatar doesn't matter, man. Like, you do whatever. As long as you make good content, that's what people want. You have a good content, good personality, that's it. And then the rest is up to luck or fate. This game be like, please hunt so many turtles for one upgrade. Just hunt them all. Just drive them to extinction. It seems like people use VTuber managers in the sense of consultant than an actual manager. Never got a reply back from that thread, or someone replied, but they think they ignored my point, or they just replied to another person's thread. I don't know. I just don't relate to a lot of this VTubing world. I feel apparently there's types of VTuber watchers. One that relates to corporate and idol kind of culture, and then the kind of people that get offended if you make graduation jokes, and then the other kind of VTubers who just don't really think about the VTuber in a corporate or idol sense. And I think I lean towards the non-corporate, non-idol sense. I see a lot of stuff, I don't think it resonates with me, and so I'm still trying to find my way on what I want to do. Definitely still want to make my own content. I want to push myself this year. I want to do stuff. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm just salty because like I don't have the money to spend on hundreds of dollars on like getting an editor, edit my streams or whatnot. I'm just trying to do the work. I don't know. Maybe I'm trying to prove myself that I am a substance and like I did all this. And I mean, it's a sense of pride for me. Its shorts have done so well. It's proud of what I made. It's so fun to make them. It's you skip out on the process of content creation. Creativity is hard. But if you just try, even just putting subtitles on a clip, you're probably doing a lot more than many other people. My union level is 6-7. Anyway, I should probably end this video. TLDR, I think people are just trying to pay for success, pay for a dream, FOMO, but I don't think it doesn't guarantee anything. If you have the best resources, it doesn't guarantee anything. That's my whole take. If you can make stuff yourself, save a bit of money, I think that's better. I guess if any VTubers are watching this, like, please don't feel like you have to pay for an expensive model. It's not about the model. It's the person behind the model that counts. All those things can't buy with money, and I think termination, work culture, respect, all those things you can't buy. There's some things you can buy with money, but you can't buy it all. Anyway, that's another video for me. I hope this made some sort of sense, but whatever. I'm just yapping. Bye.